Next is here again at Gun Hill, St. George, Bay Land. Looking back down to the St. George Valley and back to Gun Hill Main Road. And you can see the St. George Valley on the south of the island, which is in the background with Christchurch. Christchurch is the southernmost parish on the island. And you can see all the St. George Valley with Buckley and Boarded Hall and all the green pastures, making it a valley. You can see to the west of the island now, the southwestern part with Carlisle Bay area, which is just on the outskirts of Bridgetown, where the Hilton Hotel is. And you can see the Central Bank in Bridgetown, and you can see into the Bridgetown Port and Deepwater Harbour. This is the land now. First of all, you can see the signal station in the background, the Gun Hill signal station up top here, which was built in 1818 to signal as a fortress, to signal when the enemies were coming in. It was built in 1818, and it gives entire views of almost the entire island. It gives views of almost the whole entire island with south, east, a little bit of the east, west, and central. And it is 700 feet above sea level. So this way to the signal station, and where you park your cars if you're visiting the land. So that's good. This road here is a one-way, by the way. This road is a one-way. Vehicles are supposed to only come down, not come up. So if you're traveling, heading to visiting this land at any time, be sure to go straight up to Newberry, pass this road and go straight up. When we get to the next left turn, there's a sign big on board marked Gun Hill Signal Station. Go through that road and then come all the way back down and come through here and park the cars at the corner there, at the end there. And then you can come up and visit the land and take your pictures or relax or whatever you want to do. Just letting you know in case you get into any difficulties. You wouldn't want any difficulties. Only have a safe and enjoyable trip to Barbados. Those of you who are watching who have plans on visiting Barbados, who have never been to Barbados before. So these last names are inscripted in Latin. This is the line at Gun Hill, St. George. The statue depicts the lion resting its paw on the big red round ball, which is supposed to be a globe, symbolizing the ending of British colonialism, something like that. So again, I'm in the heart of Barbados. St. George and St. Thomas are the two parishes in Barbados, best referred to as the heart of Barbados or the central uplands of Barbados. There's an old saying that people from St. Thomas and St. George don't know how to swim. People say that because there is no sea nor coastline in these parishes. For those of you who don't know me, my father is from this parish. For those of you who don't know, my father is from this parish. Touchmore that sings. I used to sing with the Sand Pebbles. He is my father and he was born and raised in this parish, the parish of St. George. To the northern part of the parish, because this is to the southern part of the parish. Ellerton and Draxall and that part is the south, and Gun Hill and this part of St. George is the north. This is St. George North. So this has been an iconic landmark here in Barbados for so many years. Watch documentaries on Barbados and you will see this lion in it from back in the 60s and 70s. Even before then, 60s, 70s, 80s and 90s. Even when you look in travel magazines about Barbados or watch anything about any catalogue about Barbados, and you will see this lion as one of the landmarks to visit, as well as Harrison's Cave. Well, this land was around long before Harrison's Cave was around. It is a beautiful work of art done by Captain Henry Wilkinson, who was an officer at Gun Hill Signal Station. As I said many times before, the signal station is just behind the land. So this is Latin, and this is English. His last names are in English. There's the line at Gun Hill once again. So this land is a beautiful work of art. A lovely masterpiece. But I suggest that you go further up by the signal station. The signal station is $12 per entry, and it is a property of the Barbados National Trust. It was also opened in November 1982 by the Prime Minister, the second Prime Minister of Barbados, Tom Adams. He's the same one who opened the cave on the 28th of November 1981, the Harrison's Cave in St. Thomas, and opened Gun Hill Signal Station as a tourist attraction on a National Trust property in November, the 24th of November 1982. So that is a property of the Barbados National Trust. Gun Hill Signal Station is a property of the National Trust. A building of historic and architectural interest. So I will hold the video here for now, and I will end it here in this position. Thank you guys for watching now, and have a blessed evening.